Alright, welcome guys to the season preview here. We're going to have a preview going on for a little while here about what the admins thought of last season and this season. Today, admin-wise, I've got my cousin Matt Bergeron, or as many of you know him as CMS Banana, and Luke Brenda Mill, or LNB 1195 as you guys call him.
So, it's what now?
Okay. Luke, how you been doing?
It's been a pretty slutty off-season.
Alright, Matt, how about you? How's your off-season been?
Tired as fuck.
Alright, well, that's good. You guys excited to get the season going, right?
Not really.
Yeah, so I can win our championship, you know. Win some I don't deserve, but, you know, people fuck up and don't show up, so. Yeah, I can't wait to win some more.
Now, I think the first thing on everybody's mind is Team Peplinski last season seemed to dominate in the aspect of team and manufacturer. They've moved now from Ford to Chevy. Are we going to see Chevy rise to the top for once? I mean, it seems like this league's always been centered around the other three.
I think they didn't move to Chevy. They're still Ford, but the drivers came over to Chevy to drive for me, Eagle Motorsports. So I think we will rise and be the best team.
Now with that being said,
it's pretty hard for me to say that because I drive for you still, yet I own it.
Exactly, and that's what I was getting to next. There's still us there, and we've also brought back our weapon. We've brought back Spencer Kostowitz, Fictional's back, in the 11 car. And, you know, I think we're going to see a lot out of him. So, what I'm thinking is it going to come down to how many drivers are on our team? You know, a 3-car team versus a 4-car team, what's going to happen?
It's a 3-car team still.
It's 3-car?
Swift hasn't said anything about joining us to 48.
Well, but I think you could still kind of say he might, and you could add the possibility.
He still might, but he hasn't, and to be honest with his girlfriend...
You could still have the possibility of another driver.
He hasn't been doing the league anyways, and to be honest, I think the only way you can get subs is if you make half the races at least, or more. If you make more than half the races, I think, then you technically should get you're okay with a sub. Once in a while, not like almost every race you have a sub and still be counted for shit. Then it's just...
Here, let me know when you're doing
it's blowing off other people. That sub's now basically just for you, and now it's your replacement driver instead. And now it's sub for people that haven't showed up, that barely show up, so they miss races. And, yeah.
Alright, well...
I literally see it.
And kind of closing out, this is going to bring us from not only covering stock car, but it's going to cover our rehab. You know, James Lehman, Tyler Gunter, and Chris Angel. Those 3 drivers are making up the inaugural Rehabilitation Series season. They were kicked out of the stock car. Obviously, Chris Angel backtalked the admin. His first suspension was going backwards. Tyler caused some massive cautions at Daytona. And James got in some trouble.
And he was already on probation going into Daytona for how it
was on probation. Exactly. So, yes. Rehab. Can they make it back from rehab this season into stock car for next season? Or will they stay?
I'm going to go through their eyes of this. Probably not, because they got to go through the devil in order to pass. And apparently, I am the devil. So, I got to pass them, and they think I'm going to cheat them out. So, we'll see. James didn't really do anything wrong, but he was not giving us info and changing things without telling us and doing a lot of things that...
and quick shifting to Super Speedway here, so we don't take up too much people's time. Super Speedway this season. It's second season. Same schedule for the most part. Pocono changed, Michigan, Auto Club. Some of those dates have changed, but it's still the same thing. In a sense as last season, drivers have the same exact stuff to expect. So, what are your thoughts on Super Speedway this season?
It's just the same. Everyone did those tricks last year. The second half of the season, and basically what were the middle tricks are now going to take over what tracks did repeat that were not plate tracks. So Daytona and Talladega first, second, and then they're going to flip-flop for the ending. Daytona's going to end out the season. And then I believe Indy and Pocono go twice, and Michigan and Auto Club go once, and they're going to be in the middle. So it's going to be it should be good as long as people don't get glitches, basically, like the game likes to do. I know I had some issues with the loose glitch for a while.
And through all the stock car divisions, we haven't really seen a whole lot of rookies this season. I mean, I think our biggest driver we got to watch is going to be Drew Adcock. But he's been through this league
Drew
before.
Adcock? Wait. Isn't fictional in it?
Fictional's here, but Fictional's not really a rookie. He just took a season off.
Yeah, but if he's doing Super Speedway, this being the second year and he didn't race, well, the second season.
Well, he's not in Super Speedway, but I was getting at it. But Super Speedway he wasn't in, so I'm just kind of getting at stock car in general. But Drew is in both, I believe, and he is going to be new to this since 2010. So, should we be keeping an eye on him, or what?
He raced after 2010.
He raced a little bit, but it was kind of spotty.
I don't even think I had an Xbox in 2010.
Well, we were running 2010 cars.
Oh.
2010 cars.
Yeah, the game didn't come out in 2010.
The game came out in 2011, but it was, early. It was like March, June, July-ish. But it was still 2010 cars last time, it seems like he ran. I mean, he ran through 2011 a little bit, but it wasn't that way. And now we're welcoming Justin Dayak to the conversation here.
I could make the 5:30.
That's okay, because we're recording right now.
Yeah, you can fucking
So, yeah. So we're gonna... It's alright, Justin. We're gonna get you involved now here. So, going to stock car, we've got our new admin, Justin Dayak. Justin, what's it mean to you to be part of the administrative team for the XNRL this season?
It means a lot. I'm pretty happy that I'm in it. That I can actually deal with some of the retards myself, because there's a few of them that are not smart. And proud to have this position, and I thank you for giving it to me.
It's no problem.
I might be one admin to another admin. Who do you think is one of the biggest ones of the people you just listed? If you don't mind saying their name.
The idiots?
In the recording.
The idiots?
Yeah, the biggest one of them all.
Well, fortunately, I think most of them are in the rehab, but not to sound rude to SMP, but I'm kind of glad that we have me and the LMB watching over him, because if it's anything like our league, he's going to kind of like use his power to his advantage. So.
Okay. I was going to say probably the same.
All right, well, Matt, you're going to want to get back in
rehab.
this conversation real quick, because we're going to shift to road racing real quick. Now, road racing here, not a lot of drivers have signed up. I've actually noticed some of our admins aren't on there. Matt, I did check. I didn't see yours on there. So it must have...
I sent you 4.
I'll check again. Did you send one today?
No.
Okay. Because I checked yesterday and I didn't see one. So I'll check the link real quick. And then I'll just sign
don't worry.
So,
Just keep doing it, Nick. I got this.
coming into road racing this season, Matt, what is your thought on the upcoming season? The schedule's pretty much the same, but we're switching to all LMP1 this season.
Ooh. That's exciting.
Are those fast cars?
Yeah, they're the ones who ran the 24-hour Le Mans races. For those of you that don't know, we didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't get to record the Le Mans 24-hour race, but we brought in the LMP1s. The Audi R10s, the Lolas, the Courages, all these big prototype cars, and it's going to allow us to hit some insane speeds. I mean, we're going to be hitting speeds at Donington Park, Jarama, Spa, and where else are we heading? I think we're heading to Istanbul. And these are going to be, we've got another track on the circuit, but it's a surprise track. These 5 tracks, we're going to be doing way over what we do with the stock cars at Daytona and Talladega bump drafting. We only do around 210 there. We're going to be doing 240 to 260 in these LMP1s on a road course with hairpins. It's going to be the craziest racing of our lives on this. And then we're going to be
Are
taking
you
a
going to
break.
put damage on?
Damage
Yep, and
actually
by the
will be
way-
on when we get the stuff out tonight. I'll be getting out the lobby setup, so you guys are going to want to look at the Stock Car, Super Speedway, Road Racing, and Rehab Series pages that will list the official setup for the lobbies this season, and you guys will be able to view that. Remember, registration is only open till 11:59 p.m. tonight, so check that out, or you're not racing this season. So
Nick, when do we get that thing tonight?
I think that's actually
30.
pretty much almost it for this. So I'm going to let you guys go. This has been a great interview, and I hope to see all you guys, all drivers and fans, hopefully, that want to join in the league this season or next season. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, or comment your thoughts, voice your opinion on any of the questions we asked today. See you around.